Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the music section with the Picket. I'm Maddie, this is Terrence, and today we are highlighting Juneau.
Hi guys.
So Juneau is releasing a cover album, and when are you releasing it?
October 18th.
All right, would you like to elaborate a little bit on this album that you're releasing?
It is a 9-track album, all covers of artists that I really respect. I picked these songs as specific songs because of a really bad breakup I had through last year. So it's all about the healing of that and what to do afterwards. So I'm really excited to share my experience with others and to grow as an artist by doing these covers and experimenting.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So all these songs have like meaning to you?
Yes, all of them are really important to me. Some of the songs, like I'm covering Liability by Lorde, and I performed it at a showcase where my ex was supposed to see me.
Yes, we love that.
Yeah. So like, I'm just like, oh, you missed this.
Yeah.
It's better now.
Mm-hmm.
So did it help you grow doing the album?
Oh yes, 100%. It helped me realize all the emotions I had with the experience that I went through and the direction that I hope to go through as an artist, because I plan on doing 2 more cover albums before we graduate.
And when do you graduate?
I graduate the spring of 2021.
Awesome.
Yes.
So do we. So
Yep.
exciting.
Yep.
My capstone presentation, I've decided, is going to be my first original album. So
Oh man.
So do you produce the music as
Yeah.
well?
I play all the instruments on it except for the drums because I never really figured out how to do that. But I hired a producer who is pretty well known in the Hagerstown area because he produces a lot of people's stuff.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Well,
That's
thank
so-
you.
That's a big goal. I love that.
Seriously.
I'm excited.
That's
So
really-
did you have any help in the cover album, or was it all you?
I arranged all the songs myself with some input from my producer, Phil. I actually have one song called Let Me Down Slowly, which is a cover of Alec Benjamin and Alessia Cara, where I feature 2 of my friends. We had been performing together since we were like 13, so it just felt right to have them on a song on it, so it wasn't all just me and all just male. So I thought that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'm also I decided to do, for each of the songs, single art. I'm going to send it to a different artist that I'm friends with, and they're going to design it.
That's all. So you don't have the album art yet?
Not yet. The album art itself, I'm doing a photo shoot with one of the photo majors here on campus.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then my graphic designer friend, Tori Walls, who does graphic design for Program Board, she is helping me edit it and make it look cool.
Seriously?
Well, you guys should definitely come to my album release party then.
When will it be?
It's the Friday of fall break. The day the album releases, October 18th.
I saw some Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Katy Perry there, and I was.
Yeah. The Katy Perry song's the big end one because it's never really over.
Mhm. Yeah.
But that's the one with the most production on it too. It has, I think it's 13 tracks layered on top of each other. I sing 4-part harmony on it.
That is
Oh, wow.
amazing.
Wow.
Good for
Thank
you. Congratulations.
I love arranging stuff. I did it for my theater company for a long time.
How long did it take you to do the whole album?
It took me 5 sessions. Each session was 8 hours. We focused on different things with each session. Like, I remember my second session, we did 5 songs really quickly because it was just me on piano and vocals or guitar and vocals, but never really overtook an entire 8-hour session because of how much we put into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the song, but for the whole project, it took only 5 8-hour sessions.
That's awesome. So was this like during the summertime?
Yes, I started in June and we finished before classes started.
Wow.
Wow.
It's off being mixed and mastered now, and I should get it back in hopefully 3 weeks.
That's
Oh my
exciting.
goodness.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's like happening really fast, and I'm just really excited because
We
it's
need to
something
like
I
bake
wanted.
you a cake and like have a little
Yes.
party or something.
I would cry.
Was there a reason that you decided to do covers first as opposed to doing all original music?
As an artist, I feel like it's a good idea to start with covers because, one, if people look for the covers, if the people look for the original song, they'll find your cover too, so that gets you an audience to bring in. But also, as a person, I'm just really not fully comfortable with my own writing yet because I still get really nervous about it. I have a friend named Flo Petit who also works with Phil, and she's a phenomenal independent musician who can write her own music and such. So she's been helping me hone my craft, and I'm actually joining her to do these series of concerts called the Spaghetti Parties in Hagerstown, and it's an arts collective for visual media and music, because it's a music show, where different independent artists can come and perform, and she let me try out some original material for the first time. So I'm still workshopping this song.
So you've already performed?
Yes. I've performed a song I wrote called Losing Game about being bullied in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a bunch of other songs that I've written. They're not ready yet, but they should be by the time I'm ready to graduate.
No, that's awesome.
How do you feel on stage? Like, do you ever get a little nervous?
I have never gotten nervous.
No.
I basically tune out. I can only remember performing 2 different performances out of my whole performing career, because it's like I zone out or something and just get really into it. So.
No, that's awesome. Speaking of being on stage,
yes.
You were in theater when you were in high school.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Have you always been involved in theater? Was it something your family did? Did you get into it? Let's hear about it.
I wasn't into theater at all when I started. When I started doing music, I started taking vocal lessons and piano lessons. And my teacher was like, "Oh, you have a personality. You should get on stage." So she encouraged me to start doing shows with my high school and with her theater company, Authentic Community Theater in Hagerstown. So I started trying to audition for things, and honestly really hated it at first, because I am awful at memorization for lines. Songs I got.
Yeah.
Lines, but I started working harder at theater and such. Eventually got a lead role doing a children's show for 30 shows 3 summers ago, and that was really fun. And then joined the board of directors for the theater company.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think was the part of it that made you fall in love with theater? Or would you say you're even in love with theater?
I have like a love-hate relationship with theater, honestly, because not gonna lie, people can be really catty in theater, especially in high school.
Yeah.
But just getting on stage and having experience, it really helped me with my stage presence as a performer music-wise too. So it's been a good tool to get me more comfortable, even though I was already like, oh, let's just blank out. Now I try to like interact with people while I'm doing my music and try to actually talk in between songs instead of just being like, okay, this is a cover. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Like, I try to engage with people more, because the roles I took on were typically like, oh, you have to engage with these kids and get them to want to read, or you're gonna have to improv with the audience and get them to interact with you. So it just helped.
Was there any person or inspiration to get you to where you are today? Or was it multiple people?
Okay, that's a fun question. My mother is honestly a really big inspiration for me, because when I was 10, I used to sing a lot, and then she was like, I'm gonna make you a YouTube channel and run it myself. So there's videos of me out there on YouTube singing Miley Cyrus when I was 10 and not understanding anything about music. But so she forced me to do that, forced me to like get interested in music, signed me up for guitar lessons, vocal lessons, piano lessons, theater things, drove me to everything. So she helped me a lot. And then my vocal instructor, her name's Shalisha Nason-Kerr, she helped me in so many different ways, music-wise and personal-wise, because she helped me develop who I am as a person and have my own voice. Because before I started going to her, I was really confused on who I was as a person. So in our lessons, we would talk about development, because it was a weird phase, like puberty, oh my God.
That's for another day.
Yeah, honestly.
Another interview, yeah.
But yeah, she helped me develop my piano skills and vocal abilities and hone them, as well as pushed me to do auditions like American Idol and The Voice, as well as theater companies. But she also helped me become who I am.
What do you study here at Shepherd University?
Okay, at Shepherd University, I'm a communications major with a focus of digital film, with a minor of photography, and possibly might be adding a minor in either business or music, because that's my passion, obviously.
That's good.
And then I also work for a program board as their social media marketing chair. Yeah, that's my title. So check out Program Board, come to our events, look at our social media, because that's me.
In relation to speaking about your degree, what is your end goal? Like, what is your dream? It doesn't have to be like the first job you get after college. Like, where do you want to end up? What is your dream job? Like, what do you want to do with it?
Okay. My dream job is to do music full time. That's why I'm getting all this experience, trying to put out as much material as possible, because I want to tour and speak with people, and my end goal is just to make people happy. That's why I do Program Board, because our events make people excited to be on campus and have a great time and lighten their attitude. I could see myself doing TV or news or radio or something on that field too, but I've also thought about going into the graduate program here on campus and maybe doing student activities with Rachel. Yeah, that's it. I just want people to be happy.
Yeah.
What do you think makes you stand out from everybody else in the music realm? Like, what do you think that you do that other people don't?
Oh, what do I do that other people don't?
It doesn't even have to be music related. It could be like talking to people who listen to you, or like what you do like for your fans.
So one of my favorite artists is Taylor Swift. I know that's very controversial. She likes to do this thing where she hides Easter eggs for different things that she's going to be doing in the future in her previous things. So I've started implementing that in my stuff too. Like, if you find all my social media,
What is your social media? Tell them.
Yes, yeah.
my personal accounts are my name backwards, UAENUJ Sing, but then my professional music accounts is JVNEAV, my name, but with V's instead of U's, because the U's were already taken.
So follow him.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Sorry, I didn't get my real name. I'm named after a city, so they got that first. But yeah, I hide Easter eggs in different things that I post. Like, I haven't officially announced my album title yet, but I have it hidden in the different posts that I've put up.
Oh, so if you go
Yeah.
find his Instagram and other
Or
social media, you
search.
might find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also, I didn't do it for this album, but I really love doing mashups. I do those for competitions and auditions a lot. So I plan on doing that in the future to try and set myself apart. But yeah,
What type of mashups do you do?
Oh, goodness. I did a performance for this competition in Washington County called Teens Got Talent. It used to be called Teen Idol. And I did a mashup of The Middle and Stay by Zed, because they're both similar songs and a similar structure. I like doing mega mixes as well, where it's like you take one song and place different other songs' lyrics over top of it and sing those melody lines over the bass of the original song. Those are really fun to look up on YouTube if you haven't heard of them before.
Is there a particular one that you would suggest to our audience?
There's a channel called Ada Music that I really like. They do different summer mixes for the songs that are popular in the summer. They did a really cool Katy Perry one that she commissioned from him. Yeah, so they're very high quality and I really enjoy them. I try to do stuff like that, but I'll sing it instead of having the original artist cover their songs. So yeah, it's really fun to look into and get interested in. I thought for a while of doing mixes like that myself, but didn't really work out, so I'll just cover them.
Yeah.
That works.
So Juneau, I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
Because you did mention Taylor Swift is one of your favorite artists right now.
Yes.
So I need to ask.
Okay.
Your top 5 artists
Okay.
right now.
My top 5 artists right now. Okay. Taylor Swift, Camila Cabello, Sarah Bareilles, Phoebe Ryan, and then there's an independent musician that I really love named Love You Later. Those are my top 5.
So in the album, is it like it's like a build up, you know what I mean? Because you know
Yes.
how like Tyler Creator, I don't know if you listen to his most
Oh my
recent
gosh,
album,
I love
where it's
Tyler.
like it begins with he's falling in love,
Yes.
you know what I mean? And then at the end he's like he's not with it anymore, like
Yeah.
he just wants to be friends.
Right.
Do you have it like that in a way, like the way
Yes.
you structure the album?
Actually, I start off with a song called Palace, which is another song at the same performance actually where I performed Liability, where my ex was supposed to be there and I did this song for him, but he didn't show up, so I was really sad and crying while performing. So it starts off with that and it goes through this different progression and adds different elements throughout each of the songs.
Yeah.
Like I introduced drums during Without Me by Halsey. I introduced the guitar with a song called Insomnia by Dea. I don't know if you know her. She's really cool to listen to as well. And they all build up with each other and explore different ideas of loneliness and getting over heartbreak. And it ends with Never Really Over by Katy Perry, tying together all the elements through all the different songs. And it's like, oh, we can be happy. It may not have gotten a good resolution, but we can move on from it. We can grow from these experiences. So they all kind of feed into each other.
Okay, well, thank you for coming to talk to us for our first episode. I appreciate it so much. So, do you have anything else you'd like to comment on, vouch for, or shout out?
Anything you want to plug? Yes.
Anything I want to plug? Follow me on YouTube. I am Juneau Singing. I post a lot of covers on there that aren't as well produced because it's just me on my phone. And yeah, definitely get involved in music and theater here on campus.
So, thank you guys for tuning in, and stay around for next time to see who we have next.